Hey guys, BadInfos here, welcome to GTA San Andreas. Today we're going to complete the import-export vehicle crane, this thing right over here, which involves this big ship. So what is the import-export vehicle crane? Well, first let me tell you when you unlock it. So, you unlock this import-export vehicle crane after completing the custom fast-track mission for wine cars. Of course you have to buy wine cars beforehand, and you can buy wine cars after completing the driving school. You unlock the driving school after deconstruction, which is a mission. So it goes like this: deconstruction, driving school, wine cars, customs fast track, and then you can do import-export vehicle crane. We have 3 lists, each list has 10 vehicles, and you have to deliver them right over here. You can use the crane to get them on the ship, or you can just drive them on the ship yourselves. So all of these lists, all these vehicles have spawn locations except for one single vehicle. All of these have spawn locations, and in this video I'm gonna tell you the spawn locations. Of course it's easier to find them just on the street, but it's gonna be not so random if you know the spawn locations. So I'm here to provide you that, because I don't want you guys to rely on luck. And if you know the spawn locations, you can just go to the spawn location and get the vehicle yourselves. So I'm gonna show you every single spawn location. Some vehicles have 3 spawn locations, so I'm gonna show you each and every one of these. This is a pretty long mission, it's gonna take me so much time to complete because I have to go to every single location. But that's fine, that's why I'm here to provide you guys with the most information about this mission. Let's begin with the first vehicle. The first vehicle is the Patriot. It's found right over here, right over there it spawns, but if you enter this area you're gonna get an instant 5-star wanted level, and we have other spawn locations, so let's go after them and not worry about this one. This is the second and best location for a Patriot. You don't get a 5-star wanted level, and it's easier to get from here. So let me show you the last spawn location. And this is the last location for this vehicle. It's located right over here. You get an instant 5-star wanted level, so again I don't suggest you get it from here, but from the second location. Now there's also another thing you can do. During the mission Outrider you can take the vehicle from here without getting a wanted level, because during that mission the wanted levels are disabled and you can just get it for free from here without any police chases. So what I did was I took it in that mission and parked it in my garage in Doherty. So I'm gonna go to Doherty and get the vehicle from there. So after you find the vehicle and you enter it, you're gonna get this little message. You can export this vehicle over at Easter Basin Docks. So what you can do now is 2 things. You can park it right over here and get it with the crane onto the ship, but that's slow and boring. Or you can do this, you can just take it up on this ramp over here. So I suggest doing this because it's a lot better, a lot easier. Now each vehicle, if it's delivered in mint condition, you're gonna get a specific amount of money. The more you damage it, the less money you're gonna get. So for this vehicle the mint condition is 40,000 bucks, and it damaged it a little bit, so I lost 1,000 bucks. I don't really care about the money that much, so it doesn't bother me if it's damaged. So what I'm gonna do is get them from this ramp over here. All the vehicles except one can be put on the ship thanks to the ramp. You don't need the crane for any of them except one. So I suggest doing that instead of using the crane because it's slow and stupid. And let's continue with the second car. The Sanchez has 3 spawn locations. The first one is right over here at Mount Cheetah, right over here where the races end. This is the finish line for all the mountain bike races. So let's see the second spawn location. The second location is right at your spawn point in Angel Pine, right over here. There's your safe house and there's the spawn of the bike. Let's see the third location. And the last spawn location for the Sanchez is inside the quarry right over here. The mint condition cash for this vehicle is 10,000 bucks. I'm gonna take it to the crane and I'll see you guys with the next vehicle. The Stretch has only one spawn location, it's right over here, right behind wine cars and where the races start, the Sentinel races. So the mint condition price for this vehicle is 40,000 bucks. The Feltzer is found in this parking garage right over here, and the mint condition is 35,000 bucks. The Remington is located right over here in Los Santos in Unity Station. It's a very rare vehicle, so you might never find it on the street roaming by itself. So now, some of these vehicles spawn very far away from San Fierro, as you can see. Until you go there, you're probably gonna damage it a lot. So what you can do is go to paint spray, respray it, because it's gonna be in tip-top shape, and you can go to the import-export crate and get the maximum number of money, I mean. Or you can just go to your Michelle girlfriend and get it resprayed for free and go to the ship. And the mint condition money for this vehicle is 30,000 bucks. So I'm gonna go to San Fierro, respray it first and then put it on the ship. If you've watched this walkthrough before, you would have seen me pick this one up. This is the Buffalo. The Buffalo is located right in front of Catalina's place, right over here, and the mint condition for it is 35,000 bucks. The Sentinel is pretty rare, but it does have a spawn location. It's right over here in the film studio, and it's very well hidden. And let's take it. And actually this one is locked. Wow! Okay, so sometimes it's not locked. I'm gonna explode it and return here later. Okay, there's a new Sentinel. Is it unlocked? It is not! What? Okay, next Sentinel. Aha, there we go. Try number 4. This was try number 4. Let's take it to the docks. The Infernus luckily has a spawn location in San Fierro in Paradiso, which is this area right over here. There's the Infernus and the mint condition money for it is 95,000 bucks. It's amazing, let's get it. The camper has 2 spawn locations. The first one is on top of Mount Chiliad, which is the biggest mountain in San Andreas. There it is. I do not suggest getting it from here. Do not get it from here, because this is the worst location for such a big vehicle. The same goes for the Journey. The Journey is on another list. Do not get it from here, because both these two have different spawn locations, so I'm not gonna get it from here, but from the other ones. And this is the second spawn location. It's closer to the thing, and you don't have to travel down a huge mountain. So right over here is the camper. The mint condition money for that is 26,000 bucks. And the last vehicle on list number 1 is located right over here, is the Admiral. There it is, the beautiful Admiral. Let's take it to the ship. And as you'll see, the mint condition price for this vehicle is 35,000 bucks. So this was the last vehicle in list number 1. After you complete list number 1, you're gonna get another list. There's 3 lists in total. So let's have a look at the other vehicles. Also, I forgot to say that the more vehicles you export, the more you can import. So let me demonstrate the importing business. So we have this, and you can export vehicles. They cost money. So that's it. Okay, so this is the next list. Let's go with first vehicle, which is the Slamvan. The Slamvan is a very rare vehicle which you may never see roaming around on the street. You can see it, but it's highly unlikely. It's located right over here, and let's take it to the ship. And the mint condition price for it is 19,000 bucks. The Blista Compact can spawn inside the airport right over here. It's a very common vehicle, so you can find it absolutely everywhere, but this is the spawn location. Mint condition is 35,000 bucks. In front of the Van Hoff Hotel in San Fierro, you can find the Stafford. The Stafford costs 35,000 bucks in mint condition. The Sabre will spawn here in San Fierro in front of Zero's shop. There it is. It's 19,000 bucks for mint condition. The FCR 900 has 2 spawn locations. The first one is right over here. The second one is at the bike school, but it's not always guaranteed to get it. You can get an NRG instead of the FCR. So this is the correct spawn location. It's always gonna spawn here at the pizza place in Las Venturas, and the money for the mint condition is 10,000 bucks. The Cheetah, along with the Super GT, is the most expensive vehicle on the list. It's 105,000 bucks for mint condition, and it's locked. Destroy. Oops. The Rancher is a very common vehicle which you can find absolutely everywhere, but it has 3 spawn locations. The first one is right over here in the countryside. Sorry about the fog, shut up CJ. There's the Rancher. The second spawn location is at the strip club right over here in the desert. And this is the last spawn location, but of course you can find it parked absolutely everywhere in the countryside. Like I saw one right over there, but that's not always where it's gonna spawn. Right over there, it's spawned right now. So you can find this absolutely everywhere, even in the countryside and the desert. The Stallion is the only vehicle without a spawn location on the map of San Andreas. But however, you can find it pretty easily in the Doherty area, which is right in front of the Sanfiro garage you own. Just drive around and you're eventually gonna find it. You can also find it parked at the baseball court, for instance, or just anywhere in Sanfiro. Just go around Sanfiro and you're gonna eventually find a Stallion. The price for mint condition is 19,000 bucks. The tanker can be found right over here in Tierra Robada, right next to this diner. The mint condition price for it is 35,000 bucks. This is also the only vehicle which cannot be put on the ship via using that platform. So what you have to do is look at this shadow right over here, park it, get inside this crane and operate it, just like in the mission. What was the mission called? The mission with Caesar, right over here. Okay, just take it a leg. So you can do this with any car, but you don't need to. The only one you need to do it with is this one. Even the journey can fit on the ramp. So plop it out. A leg, so it wasn't in the correct position. There we go. Okay, 35,000 bucks. We have only one more car in list number 2, so let's go and get it. And the Comet is at the tennis courts in San Fierro. There it is. The mint condition price for it is 35,000 bucks. What? Okay, tell me this. Why don't you just jump inside a car? It's locked, yeah, but why don't you just jump inside it? It's open. Ah, dumbass. Okay, let's go and find another one. And the last vehicle in list number 2 has been delivered. 35,000 bucks. Here I come. Let's see what we have in list number 2. And of course you get more money. That's a bonus for completing a list. So for list number 3 we're gonna have even more bonuses. So let's see what list number 3 has to offer. Very good. This is the rarest vehicle in this entire list. So let's go and get them. The first vehicle is the Blade. It can always be found parked right over here, but I don't suggest it from here, getting it from here, because there's no reason. You can get it anytime at the Doherty garage, which is right over here. Just cruise around here and you're gonna eventually find it, and straight away take it to the ship. You don't need to get to Los Santos, because it's so far away. You have to drive it all the way back. You don't want to do that, so just find it right over here. And the mint condition money is 19,000. The Freeway can be found right over here in front of Hippie's shop, or right over here. If you complete every test at bronze at the bike school, it's gonna spawn always here. Now if you enter this one, it's gonna activate the courier mission, because there's a mission associated with that Freeway. But if you don't want to activate the mission, you can just push it out of the way and then enter it. That's not gonna trigger the mission, as you can see right now. The mint condition money is 10,000 bucks. Too close for comfort, dude. The Mesa can be found right over here in front of Mount Chiliad, over there, and the mint condition price for it is 25,000 bucks. The ZR350 can be found in Las Venturas in front of the Clown's Pocket, and the mint condition for it is 45,000 bucks. It also matches my clouds. The Euros, or Euros, however you say it, is located right over here. It's gonna spawn here only if list 3 is available. So if you have list 2 unlocked and not list 3, it's not gonna be here. I did some testing. I spent a half an hour over here and it did not spawn. So only if list number 3 is available. Also you can get it during the Vigilante mission level number 1 and number 2. The mint condition price for it is 35,000 bucks. Right next to the martial arts gym you can find the Banshee. The Banshee price is unfortunately and strangely only 45,000 bucks for mint condition. It's an awesome vehicle and only 45,000. The Super GT will spawn in front of the driving school after you complete it at bronze medals. And don't worry, if you have the crane unlocked, this is always gonna be here, because if you don't have this unlocked, the crane will not be available. So let's take it. The mint condition price for it is 105,000 bucks, which along with the Cheetah is the priciest vehicle on these lists. The Journey is a vehicle which you shouldn't get from a spawn location, just get it from the countryside. So let me show the spawn locations first. There's 2 over there in Los Santos and 2 more over here, you can see them. The other spawn location is at Mount Chiliad. And this is the one at Mount Chiliad. There it is, right over here. But again, do not take it from a spawn location, because the ones in Los Santos are really far away. For such a big vehicle, traveling such a huge distance is not very viable. It's not a viable option. And this one over here is difficult to get down from the mountain. So what you can do, and what I'm gonna do, is go down here to Angel Pine and get it from here. You can also get it from this road which leads to San Fierro. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it from Angel Pine. The mint condition price is 22,000 bucks. The Huntley will spawn right over here in front of the driving school, but only if list 3 is available. This is also the place for the GOAT award, so sometimes this might not spawn here, but instead the GOAT reward for driving school can be here. The mint condition price is 40,000 bucks. And the last vehicle is the BF injection. It can be found right over here. This is the first spawn location in front of the Los Santos Beach Gym. Let's see the second spawn location. And this is the second location for a BF injection, right over here at this beach. So let's take it to the ship. And here we go, guys, we're finally done with the import-export crane. The mint condition money, by the way, for this vehicle is 15,000 bucks, but of course you're gonna get a bonus after completing all the tests. All the tests have been completed now, and I can import vehicles if I want to. You can import every single vehicle you exported, plus a few more, like let's say the Perennial. You can import the Perennial. But as you can see now, money is never gonna be an issue, and I can buy the properties. So in the next episode I'm gonna buy all the properties in San Andreas. So expect that. Hopefully this video was helpful for you, and hopefully you can find all the vehicles. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.